Go outside and touch some grass. If you're watching this guy speak to people, you probably don't have a life. Triggered.
Hello, I am in Lisbon, Portugal. I don't know if anybody here is going to be willing to talk to me, but a lot of episodes have started out that way and have ended sometimes with nobody talking to me. You guys wouldn't know because I haven't posted those, but I have a good feeling about this park in Lisbon, Portugal. I don't know the name of it exactly, but let's see if we can get somebody to talk to me while I'm a gecko. All right, what's your name?
Yula.
Yula, nice to meet you.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
And you are?
My name is Lyle.
I thought Gecko.
Oh yeah, well, I'm a gecko guy. My name is Lyle. Do you live here in Lisbon?
No, I'm just here for a visit.
Oh cool. Where are you visiting from?
From Berlin.
From Berlin.
Yeah.
Oh cool. I was just in Berlin.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's crazy there.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, you guys have. I did a show there at the Kookaburra Club. Have you ever been there?
Cool. No.
Are you? So Berlin, it's known for like techno music and
Yeah.
like cool people and all that stuff. Would you consider yourself like a cool techno person?
No.
Okay.
It's too expensive.
That's fair. That's
to go
fair.
partying all the time.
What kind of person would you consider yourself?
I don't know. Maybe a bit too shy for Berlin.
A bit too shy for Berlin. Did you move to Berlin or did you grow up there?
Yeah, I moved there
From where?
from the south of Germany.
The south of Germany.
Yeah.
What's life like in the south of Germany?
I don't know. People have sticks up their ass, maybe.
They have sticks up their ass.
And yeah, everybody's a bit rich.
Really?
Yeah.
You would think with all the money, you would think that the rich folks would be like chiller because they have more money, but they're not chill. They have sticks up their ass apparently.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I have prejudices.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. Do you think? How do you think the world views Germany?
Yeah, good question. Punctual, I guess.
Punctual.
Strict.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
What made you want to come here to Lisbon?
Sorry?
What made you want to come here to Lisbon?
Actually, I was invited to a wedding.
A wedding?
Yeah, and then we just said that we're gonna spend some more time in Portugal.
Whose wedding is it?
Yeah. A friend of my boyfriend.
A friend of your
Yeah.
boyfriend? Is that your boyfriend right there?
Yeah. He was too shy to come.
Oh, okay. How'd you meet your boyfriend?
In Leipzig, which is also in Germany. And then we just studied together, and yeah, we met through that.
And do you know your boyfriend's friend, or was he just kind of like...
Actually, I didn't know really anybody at the wedding, which
Oh,
it was
really?
kind of fun, yeah.
Was it, so? You said you were too shy for Berlin,
Yeah,
and
I
yet
guess.
you went to and yet you have both been to a wedding and made friends, even though you didn't know anyone there.
Yeah.
And been the first person to sit down and talk to me.
Yeah.
So
but you know, Berlin is just really is a bit special. So I guess I'm an extrovert person, but for Berlin, I'm kind of lame.
Interesting. So the bar
Yeah.
is much higher.
Yeah, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How does Lisbon compare to Berlin?
Very chill, relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice people.
Yeah.
We went to really cool places now where there were just locals, and everything was just low key.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
pretty cheap.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where
Where
do you
from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm from various forests, deserts, and cold mountain
I guess,
slopes. What do you do in Berlin? What do you do for work?
I'm studying social work,
Okay.
and as a small job besides studying,
Yeah.
I do social work with addicted people.
Addictive people.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
question for you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna think I'm making a joke. You're gonna think I'm just screwing around. But this is a very serious question
Okay.
that I was hoping.
Let's see.
I have an addiction to Reese's cups.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, many people are addicted. You know, it's good that you can accept that you're addicted.
What would be the first step in cleansing myself from my Reese's cup addiction?
I mean, acceptance is the first step.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in a good way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I find acceptance, for me, actually makes me do the thing more. right? Because like if I'm like,
You're
you know what?
embracing it now.
Yeah, because then I start to embrace it. I'm like, you know what? I see, and they have new flavors
Yeah.
of Reese's products. So that there's like Reese's fast break, and then they have like
Oh,
Reese's with
really?
Reese's Pieces.
We don't really have that in Germany, I think. We just have the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I assume the people that you work with are addicted to like the hard drugs.
You could say that, yeah.
Okay. Do you
But
ever?
sugar, actually.
Yeah.
Sugar is like crazy addictive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you're totally right. Yeah.
Okay, I might be coming to see you at some point.
Yeah. Come to Berlin again
Mm-hmm.
and just visit me.
Are
And
you?
we can talk to each other again.
Are you? Do you don't do any drugs yourself? Do you?
I mean, not really, but I guess. I mean, for this work, actually, it's pretty good or it's pretty helpful if you have been addicted yourself or you have some experience with some drugs, you know?
Hmm.
Because if you don't really know what you're talking about at all, then maybe you're not super helpful.
See, I think that makes sense, right? Because if I come to you and I'm addicted to drugs and you've never dealt with addiction in your life,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck does this person
Yeah, I guess.
know, right?
I mean, there's many people working in this field that have been addicted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not really fresh out of the clinic, but like they have been addicted at some point in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty cool, I think.
You don't have to answer this question if you don't want to, but like, have you like struggled with stuff like that in your life at all?
Yeah, not really, but I guess I don't know. I believe in this concept. I'm pretty new to this field, so probably people in the comments are gonna be like, "That's bullshit."
No.
But I guess there's something like addictive personalities or like characteristics that are like, okay, you're like prone to addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess I have that. Yeah.
You're prone
Yeah.
to addiction.
I think so.
So
Like I have always felt that there's like this really fine line, and I feel like, oops, there's this line that I don't want to cross.
Okay.
But there have been points in my life where I've been like, okay, that's too much, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been very careful about that. Not to
I've
cross
been
that
careful,
line.
yeah. But for example, when I was younger, I experienced this with, I was not addicted to alcohol at all, but I noticed that I'm prone or like, I'm prone to drinking more alcohol when I'm like struggling.
Mm.
And I think that's the first like situation where it's good when you realize that.
Mm.
Like, oh, okay, I'm drinking because I'm sad or like I don't know. I'm stressing about something, and that's like the situation where like, okay, that's not really good, you know? You should not you should not do that when
So
you
you
feel
caught
sad.
on to it pretty early.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I've never been there really where I've been like, okay, now I'm addicted to anything. Yeah, no, I haven't been there.
What was it that made you want to go and try to help people with this?
Actually, I did an internship a few months back where I worked somewhere where they, how do you say that? Like they guided people who were like queer and homeless. And I thought it was super interesting. And I felt like also I would like to step out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And then, and then I wanted to really work somewhere with people that are like, I don't know, somewhere out of my bubble, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you meeting a lot of people and getting into a lot of scenarios that you maybe would not have normally?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I'm from like an academic background, more like privileged, and I think that for me right now it's really cool to be more, I don't know, inside a society.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good to be exposed to like things that you didn't see or like people that you wouldn't have talked to
Yeah, definitely.
otherwise. What's
Yeah.
your dream in life? What's your like ultimate goal?
That's hard. I don't know. Just maybe be happy, being with people,
Yeah.
having a community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of community? Do you feel like all the things that you said would make you happy? Do you feel like they're present in your life right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm working on it. But I guess actually Berlin is I think in Berlin it's pretty tough to have a community.
Why is that?
it's just a really big city, and everybody is so far away from each other. And I've only lived there for a year, so I guess you really have to build your village there, but it takes some time, you know. Yeah.
Did you meet any people at your boyfriend's friend's wedding that you think you'll be friends with for a long time?
Yeah, I guess there were some really nice people, but they live all over Germany, so I guess it's also gonna be hard. But yeah, I'll work on it.
Your boyfriend kind of looks like he's in disguise following somebody for an assignment.
Maybe he's in the Portuguese CIA.
Yeah,
after
maybe
all.
he is. Maybe he is. Maybe he's
Yeah.
like deep undercover.
Yeah, deep.
How did you guys meet?
We actually. Oh, that's pretty embarrassing. I don't want to.
Well, you don't
But
have to
I-
if you don't want to, but
No, it's okay. I studied. How do you say that? Religious studies.
religious studies. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really religious after all, but I guess I was interested in it in a scientific way. Yeah, we met through that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do
Yeah.
you believe in God?
I don't know. I believe that I'm not gonna judge anybody for believing in something. Like, and I see that in a materialistic way. Like, it makes sense to believe in something, and yeah, I guess people can find hope through that.
Yeah.
And also community, right?
Right. There's
But
a community in religion. for
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the church, so.
sure. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
But I grew up kind of religious, yeah.
Hmm.
So, I don't know. I'm 50-50.
Where do you
Yeah.
think we go when we die?
Into the ground, and then the worms will eat us.
Are you excited for that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not afraid of death.
No.
I think it's gonna be fine.
You think it's gonna be fine?
Yeah.
Did you say fun or fine?
Fine.
Fine. Well,
Fun,
because
yeah.
some people
Let's
like,
have a party.
well, because some people like, you know, those people who like they'll pay for leeches to go on their body and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
really?
you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, like this wellness.
Yeah, it's like
Right?
a wellness thing.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like, and like for a lot of people that feels good. So
Oh.
being dead and in the ground and having worms feed on your corpse
Oh.
it might feel nice.
I see what you. Yeah, it's gonna be tingling.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Were you always not afraid of death, or is that something that you developed?
I think I was never really afraid. When I was like really young, my uncle died, and he was also pretty young. He was
Mhm.
like 45 or something, and he just had a heart attack and just fell to the ground and was like dead. And I felt like, I don't know, I was like 4 or 5, so I was not really afraid because I felt like, okay, it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
And my family was pretty cool about it. I think we talked about it, and then I was like really philosophical about it, and I was like, oh, this cloud just looks like his face and stuff like that, you know. So I was kind of, yeah, he's still there, but it's gonna be fine, and people are gonna be sad, but you know, that's not my problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
And you?
Hmm.
How do geckos die? I don't know.
Run over by car, heart attack,
Has there ever been
diabetes. from
has
the
there ever
Reese's
been a
Cups.
gecko pandemic?
Has there ever been a gecko pandemic? I don't know. I don't know anything about diseases, but there's probably been some like lizard-specific diseases that only specifically lizard immune systems
Yeah.
can't fight off. I don't know, but I like that. When you die, it's not really good. It's not gonna be your problem because you're dead, and it's not gonna be anyone else's. It's not gonna be your problem if somebody else is sad because you know, fuck them.
Yeah, but I think it's nice, you know. I don't know. It's just like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's just a downside of love, I guess.
Right?
know?
There's attachment there.
So it's gonna be sad, but it's also nice. It's just, you know, you're loved, I guess. I don't know.
What's your name again?
Yule.
Eula.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking to a gecko.
Yeah.
Were you apprehensive about doing this before? How does this feel? A lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna sit down."
I actually thought that you're like a children's animator or something. I thought that this was gonna be like, you know, these tin men that are in the park.
Oh,
and
yeah.
people are gonna take photos. I thought
Yeah.
that was something like that.
No, it's nothing like. I think people think that I'm like trying to get money from them, but I'm just trying to get their deepest, darkest secrets instead, which is probably worse.
You should. Have you ever talked to a child?
I don't like to talk to people under 18.
I see. I think I'm
Um,
gonna get up. Okay.
Yeah?
So some people are like more.
Oh,
coming.
sure. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
your name is Yulia, you said?
It's Yule.
Yula. Thank you very much for talking to a gecko. I'll see you in the afterlife if there is one. Bye, dude. Oh, man. Well, I could die right now. I'm so happy here in Lisbon, Portugal, in this park that I don't know the name of, but seems like a nice park. Hey, do either of you guys want to talk to a gecko? What a great park. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Zoo.
Zoo, nice to meet you. Do you live here in Portugal?
I grew up here, but I live in London.
Oh, cool. What's your life like?
I'm an anarchist squatter. I don't have a job.
Okay.
I just make art and honestly just hang out.
Where do you go to the bathroom?
Outside mostly, actually.
So I was out on the streets with somebody who was taking me all around, and he told me that people pee on the streets here all the time.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, no, totally. And even in London, I grew up here and I'm used to peeing anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
But also, there's some sense of superiority that some people who don't pee outside have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they see you peeing outside and they're not an outside peer, they're gonna be like, I'm better than you.
See, and that's ridiculous, right? Because that's how we all started.
That's how we're meant to
All
pee.
of our ancestors peed outside. You're right. That's how we're meant to pee.
Exactly.
Inside is a man-made concept. If there is a God, and it's crazy because, like, if there is a God, and he did make all of the universe. He intended for us to pee outside.
Yeah, because he made the outside
Right.
and he gave us the ability to pee.
Right. What is your name again? Zoom?
Zoot with
Zoot.
a T.
What's okay? So you grew up here,
Yeah.
but then you moved to London.
I did.
So what are you doing here right now?
I'm visiting with one of my partners. Just seeing my family. Smoking. Loads
cool.
of weeds. That's all
cool.
I'm doing.
That's cool. So you're an anarchist squatter. So do you not live anywhere? Are you squatting?
So I personally, I'm an honorary squatter.
Okay.
So I don't live in a squat, but most of my friends do. Oh, like I spend time in the squat and I help around with stuff.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't know if I can call myself that, but
Where do you? So right now, where you live, are you paying rent there and stuff?
yeah, I have wealthy parents.
Okay.
So thankfully, I have the privilege to be able to do that. But they're eventually gonna give up on me, and
Okay.
I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Have you had like fights with them about like they want you to like get a job or something like that?
Not exactly. I'm going to I moved there for university. I studied physics for 2 years. I hated it. And next year I'm going to art school. So, but I'm only going so my parents are like, "Oh, they're doing something with their life, you know?"
Okay.
Not because I actually want to go to school.
Okay.
But yeah, they haven't asked me to No, they haven't asked me to get a job. And also I'm not planning on getting a job.
What's your dream in life?
To do nothing.
Really, you don't want to do anything?
I just want to have fun.
Okay, but like do you find doing things fun?
Yeah, but I mean, I want to do things for my own motivation, not for like profit.
Okay.
So I just want to live by impulse, and I make loads of art as well, and I guess that's doing something.
That is doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do make art and participate in loads of projects and stuff. But that is my objective in life. I just want to live how I'm living right now.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Have you ever shit on the street or just peeing?
I have.
Yeah.
I was a
shitting
girl-
on the streets is tough because like how do you can't, it's hard to wipe.
That is true. But I used to be a Girl Scout,
Oh, really?
and when we were in Girl Scouts,
Shit in the woods all the time.
yeah, but the funny thing is, we would always go into private property to shit. We would never shit like outside. We would go into people's private property to take a shit.
Did anyone ever get upset at you for going into their private property to take a
In
shit?
Portugal, people don't. Like, there was no one there.
Really? People like
Yeah.
that's a cultural thing. Like in the country of Portugal, they don't care if you go into their house and take a shit.
No, it's just that it was like in the countryside.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can't really know if someone's shitting on your private property
Okay.
if you just have a massive property.
Sure. So it was in the countryside. So this was like a rich person's. Like this person had so much private property that they wouldn't. That they who would know if you went in there and took a
that's
little
why we
deuce
did it.
in like a little corner.
And we would all like be in a big circle, all shitting
That's cool.
together. It was very fun.
So are you here alone, or are you here with your homies?
Yeah, my partner's over there.
Oh, cool.
And we're waiting for my other partner actually.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
How many partners do you have?
I'm seeing like 3 or 4 people.
Okay. How did you meet them?
Life.
Life?
I mean, in London, I go to raves a lot.
Yeah.
Like squat raves and stuff. So I do meet a lot of people there. Yeah, I'm also on like dating apps and stuff.
Okay.
But that usually doesn't work out very well.
Why not? What's wrong with the dating apps?
Meeting people online, they kind of have like an expectation on what you're gonna do once you finally meet up.
Okay.
But when you just meet someone outside, they're not gonna expect to hook up with you immediately. You know?
Sure.
So yeah, there's loads of people on dating apps who just I don't know. I haven't had good experiences on dating apps.
So tell me more about the anarchy. What are we trying to do? Listen, here's the thing. I'm not doing anything for the next. So look, if you have any kind of political revolution that you want me to join, this would be the best time.
That would
for
be
that.
amazing.
Yeah. What are we doing? Who are we anarching against?
Basically, like creating a community in which people support each other.
Cool.
Right now, we're not doing anything too big. Actually, one of the main squads in London, that was also a homeless shelter, just got illegally evicted, and it was like this massive building where like hundreds of people lived in it, and it just got evicted, and that was really bad. But yeah, it's been getting harder to do the stuff we want to do in London because security has been like tightened in terms of police and stuff, and it's been getting really bad.
Have you ever gotten into like any kind of physical confrontation with any like law enforcement or anything like that?
I haven't been in the confrontation, but I've seen people in it, and I've kind of helped people get out of them. Yeah, nowadays the police is getting really, really aggressive. We also shoplift a lot, like that's just kind of our thing, and it's been getting really hard to shoplift. My friends are all getting like tackled by security people out on like the supermarket.
What's the most you've shoplifted?
In like one go,
Yeah.
I've stolen £60 book. It's like this big book, and I don't know why I stole it. I have no interest in it. Yeah, I think that's the most valuable item that I've stolen. But I have a friend who's like amazing at doing it. Like we go in and they come out, and every single like pocket bit of them has something in it. Very talented. But yeah, no, it's been getting very hard to shoplift
The
lately.
Crocs.
Yes.
Did you steal them or buy those?
I bought those. My parents bought them.
Oh,
But
okay.
most of my clothes I find in the bin, like in the garbage. These used to be kids' like trousers that I cut off. Yeah, this I found on the floor. Found that on the floor. Found that on the floor. Yeah, but in London, people will just throw out like perfectly good stuff all the time. All the time.
Do you do a lot of dumpster diving?
Yeah.
What's the like coolest thing you found in the dumpster?
I mean, usually I just care about clothes. And there's this road in Cambridge that I know that's behind some shops, and they just dump out like bin bags full of clothes. So I've gotten like designer stuff from going through the garbage.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
sweet.
my friends at the squats, they don't buy food or anything. They live off of dumpster diving. They just go skipping, and they survive, and they make it. It's really doable.
Have you gone dumpster diving here in Lisbon?
I have not. No.
Do you think they have good stuff in the dumpsters here?
I don't think so. I have a look. I always have like an eye out for stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes there is good stuff, but I feel like the consumerism in Lisbon is quite different from London.
Okay.
In London, people will just bin perfectly good stuff.
Yeah.
And here, I think people care a bit more about having stuff. I don't know. I feel like London is a very just superficial, like single-use.
So
Society.
is your family here in Portugal?
Yeah,
still?
my whole family.
Do you
is
speak
here.
Portuguese?
I am. Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
speak Portuguese. I grew up. Actually, I was born in the U.S.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my dad was studying there, and then I grew up here.
But your parents are Portuguese.
Portuguese. My whole
Cool.
family's Portuguese.
Cool. Huh? What should I know about Lisbon while I'm here?
Oh, That's my partner. Beat. There they are.
Where's Bia? Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's
them
them,
with
and
the-
that's my other partner. Yeah. What do you know about Lisbon? I don't know. I feel like Lisbon's very on your face. What you need to know is
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
I feel like
Have you ever? All right. So, you said that like, have you ever gotten into like a fight with your parents about the way you live and any of that stuff?
yeah, but it's mostly because of the way I dress or the way I identify and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I identify as non-binary, and they find it a bit hard to like get to grasps with that, especially being Portuguese and living in Portugal. Actually, yesterday I got really mad at my mom because she usually doesn't comment on the way I dress, but yesterday she was fully like, "Are you sure you want to go out like that? Like, you know, you look a bit ridiculous." But what she doesn't understand is that if I don't look like this, then I feel ridiculous. You know,
That's fascinating. That's fascinating. I also walk around looking a bit ridiculous every now and then. So you know, I know how it is a little bit.
Yeah.
When you walk, do people ever like make comments about you or anything like that?
But it just gets like, I've been doing this for so long
Sure.
that it just gets to a point that any attention is attention.
Sure.
And any attention I get, they're just my fans, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Cool. Yeah.
literally. Here in Portugal, it's a bit harder. In London, people don't care. Do not care about the way you present.
Well, because
at
I'm sure
all.
there's people dressing all sorts of crazy ways in
Exactly.
London as
Yeah.
a major city.
But actually, here in Lisbon, a year ago was really bad. But ever since, it's actually been like progressively changing very fast.
Okay.
I figured. Now I get like some looks every once in a while, but they're usually older people.
Okay.
But before, like my partner and I came here in 2020 in like November.
Yeah.
And we went on a walk. It was like an hour walk, and we got harassed like 7 times. Like people yelling out of cars, like literally, like I don't know. People in Portugal, they feel like they're better than you, and they're very bothered. That's
Okay.
how I feel. Like growing up here, I feel like everyone is very entitled and very bothered, and they're just so mad at everything, and I don't know, and they just feel like they're better than you. That's literally how I think Portuguese people feel.
How do you feel? How do you think people in Portugal feel about Americans?
Oh,
Because I would think that they would think all that stuff about us.
so I would say that like about 10 years ago, people would think that like America was amazing and
Yeah.
that it was the ultimate place.
It's gone
But I
downhill.
feel like more and more, it's become so dystopian
Yeah.
that it's actually quite terrifying. And I feel like it's the same in the UK. The UK used to be like perceived as really cool, but now it's become really dystopian and just scary, really. Yeah. I don't know. America's a weird one. It's a weird one because it doesn't really feel real, you know? Like, how?
don't
You know?
I don't know. I don't know shit. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
But I got a question.
Go
Do
on.
you so that like that X on your
Yeah.
is that how much is like permanent versus like is that like marker?
Yeah, so it's just makeup.
Okay.
So yeah, my face is just makeup.
Do you ever sleep in it?
Yeah, all the time.
You sleep in it?
I do not take my makeup off.
Really? So how long how long has that X been on your eye?
This one's only been here today because what I do is I sleep in it,
Yeah.
and then the day after I just look in the mirror and I kind of adapt what's
Adapt?
there into a new look.
Okay.
So yesterday, like my eyes both looked like this one,
Yeah.
and then I was like, something new. So then I did the X.
What's your pillow look like? It must be like a
it's
rainbow.
so grim. And because I like dye my hair and stuff,
Yeah.
it's all like just spotty and full of stuff. Yeah, it's dirty, but it's okay. We
I'll
cope.
try my best to wipe this off, but I'll sleep in it every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, people, skincare is overrated. You don't have to take care of your skin.
No, you
Not
don't.
that
I
much.
wipe this off with shampoo, conditioner, 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner,
3-in-1.
body wash. Yeah, 3-in-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people every time people hear that, they're like, "No, you got to use toner and like
That's
a
just-
setting spray." And I
That's
don't,
the industry just
yeah,
telling
you know,
you.
yes, it's
And-
the industry
And something about makeup.
and a little bit of my own laziness, but mostly the industry.
That is. But one thing about makeup, I never use the products how they're intended to.
Yeah.
Because the lip products actually don't work that well on lips. And the eye products actually don't work that well on eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually managed to, like, figure out a way to use the products, because I also like I don't do my face like people would normally do their face.
So you don't have a dream.
No, I'm living the dream.
You're living the dream, and what do you do all day?
I get stoned.
Okay.
And I fuck around with my friends.
Okay.
I like, we put some performances on every once in a while. We throw like raves back in London. We were called Slime House, E1 Slime House. Yeah, we put on queer events, raves, art shows, music.
Are there any raves going on tonight in Lisbon?
In Lisbon,
Yeah.
I don't know of any raves in Lisbon.
Okay.
But in London, there's definitely stuff going on.
What do you eat?
What do I eat?
Yeah.
I actually don't eat that much. Here in Portugal, the food's amazing.
Okay.
It's insane. I eat a lot when I'm here. I'm a vegetarian as well, I became a vegetarian when I was 14 in Portugal, and that was very hard. That was not a thing. But nowadays it's fine. But in London, I just eat mostly what we find.
Okay. Like in dumpsters and stuff?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just around.
What? So, how often do you like see your parents?
They try to see me once a month.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't always come to Portugal because it's also hard to come to Portugal for me. I have bad experiences here. The people don't really accept me, so I don't really like spending that much time here. Also, I have to live with my parents, and after you've lived without your parents for a long time, having to go back home is not fun.
So tonight you'll spend the night with your parents.
Yes, but I am going back to London tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Now, what about your homies? What do they do?
So one of them is actually Portuguese.
Okay.
But we met in London, and they're from Lisbon as well. I'm from Lisbon, but we met in London, and yeah, now we're seeing each other here. And my other partner is from the UK and is here
cool.
with me to visit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So are your partners?
No.
No. So
No.
is that like what's the that's a interesting relationship to me. It's like, because all right, like a throuple, that makes sense. You're all in the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's like so your relationship is just
Yes, but
there's
they're
no
friends.
this. Okay, friends. Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
It's cute because we have a little friend group
That's cool.
of people who kind of date each other. We haven't yet been in a throuple.
Okay.
I haven't been in a throuple with anyone. But, it's just because it hasn't happened, and me and my partner don't really have the same taste in people anyway. So it just hasn't happened, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I like this jewel pod earring that you have. Did you make that or did you find
I
that?
did. Very long ago when I was like 16 or something.
What's your favorite trinket that you've got on right now?
What do I have on? I think I'm using my hair.
Oh, I didn't even see all that.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of there's like tropical Twizzlers.
Very that. Yeah, my friend did it for me. Shout out to Lilith for super gluing hair onto my hair.
Is there anything you want to say to the people of the computer before
Yeah,
we go?
get off our computer, go outside and touch some grass. If you're watching this guy speak to people, you probably don't have a life. This is a joke. I'm sorry, I'm so mean. Triggered.
What's your name again?
Zoot.
Thank you for talking to a Gecko, Zoot.
Thank you so much.
Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy life. I'll see you around the universe. Let's talk to more people.
Hi.
What is your name?
Valentina.
Valentina, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you do here in Portugal?
I moved here like 1 year ago.
You moved here 1 year ago.
Yeah, or maybe 1 year and 6 months. Something
Oh,
like
cool.
this.
What did you move here to do?
Now I'm working. I wanted to come to Europe to do something with my life.
Okay.
Yeah, I came here and I like Lisbon, so I stay.
And where did you say you were from originally?
Chile, Santiago.
Okay. What's life like in Chile?
Oh, it's really different. It's
Okay.
like, I don't know. I feel like here it's like you have time to live, and in Santiago it's like you have to work always, and you don't really have time to live there. It's like
Interesting.
yeah, it's so different. And also here's really, I feel like the security is like in Chile it's not like this.
Oh, so it's a little bit safer here.
Yeah, safer. That's the
Okay.
word. Yes.
Interesting. So in Chile, you felt like you didn't have time to live,
Yes.
and now that And for this past year that you've been here, have you felt like you have a little bit more free time to?
A lot.
And what have you
Yes.
been doing with that time that you've reclaimed for yourself?
I've been traveling. I don't know, and I also met a lot of people here.
Okay.
Yeah. In Chile, I had like always the same friends, and here it's like I met people every day.
Do you miss your friends in Chile at all?
I
or-
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they jealous that you've
No, I
been
don't
traversing
think so.
the universe without them?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Huh. So, what do you have a job? Do you do?
Yeah,
do,
I'm
what do you-
working as receptionist.
Okay. Where at?
In a hostel. It's called San Jordi Hostel. It's
In a
really
hostel?
good. It's really good.
Okay. Cool. I'm staying in a hostel right now. I'm staying
Which
at
one?
Good Morning Solo Traveler.
Ah, I've heard about it. It's good. It's
yeah.
good also.
Do you like working at a hostel?
I really like it. Yes.
Have you seen any like bizarre things happen
Ah,
at the hostel?
A lot.
Like anything? Any specific things you want to mention?
It's because every day is like something different, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we had a guest that wasn't a guest. He was staying at the hostel like for 3 days. And
Without even.
we really thought he was a guest because sometimes there are people that is really bizarre. So we were sure he was a guest, and he used to go to reception and talk with us, and we were like, oh, he's really weird. And he was always like come and going. And then like 3 days after, we realized he was just someone that was staying at the hostel taking showers, and that was it.
Huh. All right, so you heard it here. It's very easy to lie to hostels and say that
Yes.
you live there,
Yeah.
or say that you're staying there.
But don't do it, please.
But don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And my
That's it.
friend is here.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Oh, I wanted to ask you this. What do you think about all day? Like, what do you like? You were just kind of sitting there,
Yeah.
chilling, waiting for your friend. Like, what were you thinking about?
I was thinking about Chile.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. Miss home.
Yeah, I miss home.
What do you miss about it?
My family and my friends. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Okay, you were thinking about your family and your friends.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when you're not thinking about your family and your friends, when you're in the present, traversing the universe, having a great time, putting yourself out there, what are you thinking about? What's exciting you?
I'm trying to know what I want to do in the future.
Yeah, sure. Any thoughts? Like what's your dream?
That's really difficult. That's my problem. It's because I really like different things. Like sometimes it's like, oh, I want to be an artist, and then it's like, oh no, maybe one day I will have a hostel. And then it's like, oh no, I want to get back to my career. I'm an occupational therapist.
Oh, cool.
So it's like I don't really know.
You're an occupational therapist?
Yeah.
Like you do like talk therapy.
As not I mean, it's really hard to explain.
Okay.
It's really
okay.
hard to explain.
My show is called Therapy Gecko. So I'm like a
Ah.
fake internet therapist guy.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, but like I don't have a degree or anything. I just like very similar to the guy who stayed at your hostel. I'm lying about
You're
being
lying.
a therapist on the internet.
But is it good?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun.
Good.
You get to like talk to. For legal purposes, I'm not lying about. I tell people I'm not a real therapist. I don't like pretend. I don't like tell people I have credentials.
Yeah.
And look, here's the thing: if I do tell people I have credentials, you know, I don't know if I look like I don't really look like I have credentials.
Yeah.
I look like an insane person, which I am.
That's good also.
Hmm.
And now I think that it's time for someone else.
What's your name again?
Valentina.
Valentina, is there anything you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Go to Chile. Visit Chile. Chile's amazing. And do what you want to do. It's because sometimes you do what others want to do, but no, you have to live your life.
Are you glad you sat down to talk to a gecko?
Yeah.
I'll take
Yes.
it. Thank you very much, Valentina. Have a seat. Sit down. Here we are.
What's
We're
up?
here in Lisbon.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Spike.
Spike?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Are you a skateboarder? You look like a skateboarder.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
How could you tell?
Can you do a tray flip?
No.
Can you do a kick flip?
I kind of suck, to be honest.
You kind of suck?
Yeah.
Okay, how long you been skating for?
like seriously for like 3 years. Maybe.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. What is your dream in life to be a professional skateboard person?
No,
No?
I'd like to be like a tattoo artist.
A tattoo
maybe.
artist.
Yeah.
Okay, what inspires your tattooery?
I don't know if you know like this artist. I think she's from Denmark or Germany. She's called what's her name? Damn. She has like some really cool drawings.
Dude, your friend looks so high right now.
He is kind of high. We are both.
He
we
just
are
said,
both
I am.
very high.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Life
I
in
guess
Portugal.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, look, we're here in California where it's legal, so that's all good.
Oh yeah, California.
All right. So, what kinds of stuff have you been? What's the name of the artist?
It's Bowser. Bowser
Bowser?
Tattoos. Yes, I remember.
Okay, I know Bowser, but I know a different kind of Bowser from you probably. I'm talking about the turtle guy.
Not
The-
him.
The turtle.
but he's also pretty cool.
Yeah, he is pretty cool.
Is he your cousin?
Is Bowser my cousin?
Yeah.
That's a good one because we both look like we're both green
You're
turtle
both
guys.
like.
I wish Bowser was my cousin, man. He could get me in for free to the Super Mario World at
Yeah.
Nintendo, but instead I gotta,
Talk to people.
I gotta talk to people in
Dang.
Lisbon. At all times, I wish I was at the Super Mario World in Universal, but instead I'm in stupid Lisbon talking to people about life. That's a good photo. What do you think about all day? What are your primary thoughts in life?
Well, depends on the day, but I think usually just getting home and smoking.
You think about just getting home and smoking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Life in Portugal's pretty tiring.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
What are you doing? What's up?
Yo.
How you doing?
I'm gonna cry.
What's your name?
My name's Sada. Yo, my name's Sada.
What do you live here in Portugal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit! What are you doing here?
Music, man. Well, I'm trying.
Okay. Nice.
What are you doing here?
I'm talking to people about their hopes and dreams.
Shit. Mike. Such a political kick, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know each other?
Yeah, she's my classmate.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. We're here talking to people in the streets about life.
That's sick.
Yeah, it is pretty sick.
It is kind of
Well,
sick.
so what Spike was saying about what do you think about all day?
Getting home.
Getting home and smoking.
Yeah.
Do you have any aspirations outside of that though? Do you have like stuff you like? Well, you want to be a tattoo artist, you said.
I like to write and read also.
What do you write about? What do you?
Usually, melancholic, sad boy stuff.
Melancholic sad boy stuff. What's making you sad though?
I don't know.
You don't
man.
have to talk about it if you don't want to. But I don't know. It seems. I mean, you have all these friends. You got you know how to do a kickflip. That's pretty great. You have I mean, like, I don't know you at all. But just from like the 2 seconds I've been talking to you, life seems like, I mean, I know obviously things are different from how they appear, but you seem like you're living well.
Sometimes. Depends on the day, honestly.
How do you know this? Do you want to talk? Okay, come say hi. What's up?
Hi, how are you?
Here? Have a kneel down.
Okay.
I'll talk to both of you guys. This is cool friendship.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Sergio.
Sergio?
Sergio.
Sergio.
Almost
All
there.
right,
Almost
cool.
there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What should I know about Portugal being here?
I don't know. Portugal is not a country for Portuguese people.
No.
There is a lot of stranger people, and it's difficult to us to find Portuguese people.
Yeah, none of the people I've talked to so far have been Portuguese. They've all been from all over the place.
Yeah.
What's your dream in life?
Being an artist, a music artist.
Being an anarchist. Why does everyone here?
No.
Why does
a
everyone-
music,
Oh,
a
music.
musician,
Oh, okay. I
a
think you
music
said an
artist.
anarchist because I've talked to everybody here wants to be an anarchist. Let's see. Music. What kind of music?
I sing and I produce and play a bit guitar.
Do you rap at all?
Hmm?
Do you rap?
It's like R&B. I change myself before and rapping and singing.
Okay. What do you rap? What do you want to spit anything for us? Do you want to sing anything for us right now?
I have a song of mine, but I don't Spike, I can show you after the interview
Oh, okay.
because I have it. I'm playing a video clip and thing like
Oh,
that.
okay, cool.
But-
What do you think about all day?
What I think about all
yeah,
day.
Yeah, what do you think about all day?
I think a bit of everything, but always about music and producing and playing guitar and writing.
What inspires your music?
My lifestyle inspires me a lot because we are in a music course and producing and music course in the school right here in EP, and a lot of I already seen people and my family are always connected with music. And one day when I was sad, I listened to a music of a rapper here in Portugal, and his name is Alan Halloween. He have for me he's the greatest of all time of here in Portugal, but everyone have their opinion. But I start crying a lot with the music, with the feeling, and then I thinking to myself, I want to be a music artist too.
Also, you want so this a Halloween guy, he inspired you. He made you cry. He made you feel emotional.
Yeah.
And you liked the way that his music made you feel, and you're like, I want to do that for other people. I want to
Yeah.
make music that
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
people cry. Okay, I gotta check. What do you have a SoundCloud or something?
I didn't put my song on the road already because I'm doing. I'm doing a project. It's like me and my cousin. We sing. We have a couple songs, but we didn't release. But the people are liking. Are really liking. I already posted on Instagram and preview of the song, and after the interview I can show you if you want.
Okay. Well, trying to think what other questions. Do you guys have a lot of friends here in Portugal?
I think it's like people here in Portugal are always in a bad mood.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah.
Why are people always in a bad mood?
We are just. I think most people are overworked. At least
Overworked.
the Portuguese people.
Overworked. Okay.
So we're really grumpy and.
Do you guys feel overworked?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
And
a lot.
we don't even like have a proper job yet. We just go to school.
Okay. Huh. What how do people I guess I guess that's why everyone the one interesting thing about Portugal is everybody's always drinking on the streets.
Yeah.
Like in the US
It's illegal.
There's people see that guy right there, he's drinking a beer. He's having a good time.
Yeah, you can go.
It's
like,
a cider? No, it's not, but
Oh,
I
it
mean,
is.
maybe it is. I don't know anything
It's
about
like
shit.
Summersby.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay. Well, see, in America, if you drink on the streets, they'll tase you. But here, everyone's, that's not true. You guys made, you guys see, even the face that you guys made when I said that was like, oh, is that really a thing that happens? And no, it's not. I mean, actually, maybe it is. I don't know.
It depends on the state.
Depends on the state.
Yeah.
I think that's how. I think people think that in America, just everyone's. If you jaywalk, you get tased to death. Which I don't know. That probably happens in some places, but, man. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's why people are trying to blow off steam. They're hanging out. They're living their lives. They're
Yeah,
doing
that's
stuff.
also why we drink so much.
Yeah.
We are so overworked.
And I think it's kind of part of the culture of our culture. Every time you can see a Portuguese old guy, old man Portuguese, like have that mustache, and always with a beer and a cigarette or drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's like I know people in the US talk about it like the European lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really is like cigarettes and coffee.
Have you guys been to the U.S.?
To the US, never. But I have a lot of friends from there.
Do you? What's your opinion of the U.S.? Like, do you have any what's your perception of what it's like over there?
Well, mind you, we are since we are literally in another continent,
Yeah.
we are very fed by the media.
Right. Sure.
So mainly, I'll be honest, the vision Europe has of the US is that you guys are very fucking dumb.
Yeah.
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 You
That's what I've been hearing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like with geography or like maths, you guys
Oh, yeah.
you guys suck.
Yeah,
to
oh,
be
yeah,
honest.
I don't know
yeah.
where. I can't even point my own. I don't even know where California is on a map. No, that's true, and that's not true. I do.
No,
do.
come on,
But I don't
okay.
know. I actually, you know what? I thought the other day. I was like, if I saw a blank, and I've been to almost every state, but if I had to draw a map of America, and with all the states and shit, I couldn't do it. But
It's-
could you guys do that?
I've taken like quizzes online of like getting the state right, but it depends on the state. There's some I know like just by looking at them, but there's others because you guys shape the fucking states so weirdly.
Hey, I didn't do anything, all right? I don't. That was Joe Biden made the states. I
Joe
think.
Biden.
But okay, so that we don't know geography,
Yeah,
and that anything else?
in that your political views are also like kind of messed up.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there's some of that for sure. But aren't there messed up political views everywhere?
Yes, but in a sense that, imagine, like here in Portugal, we also have like far right people,
Sure.
just
yeah.
like you do in the US.
Yeah.
But the difference is, in the US, you guys are so like the liberty, right? Like you're
yeah.
free.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
guy, the snake. That guy's my cousin, actually. He's a fellow reptile.
The problem is that you're so like about your own freedom. You start stepping over other people's freedom. You know.
Sure, yeah, sure.
So it gets kind of clumpy and messy.
Yeah, I noticed. I've noticed that. I think I've been around Europe like doing these interviews and stuff, and I think we definitely need a new PR person for the U.S.
It's not hot for you wearing this.
It's not hot for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, actually, this night we got a nice little bit of shade going
Yeah.
on here, but before that, no, I wanted to die. What are you guys' names again?
Spike.
Sergio.
It's been nice talking to you guys, man. I
Thank
hope you
you.
achieve your dreams. I hope you become a tattoo artist, and I
Thank
hope
you.
are able to inspire people with your
And
musical
thank you so much.
talents. I'm glad you guys seem like good friends. It seems like you
Yeah,
got,
we are.
and I know that you're making emo sad boy music. And here's what I hope for you. Here's what I hope for you. I hope that your depression continues to exist just enough for you to write good music, but not enough to impede your daily life. Because it seems like you got a lot of good stuff going on.
That's what I think about every time I wake up.
Is there anything else you guys want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
I only have one question for you. Where are the other 99 Gecks? If you can answer that, that's okay.
What if I can't?
If you can, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm pretty open to it.
Where are the other 99 Gecks?
Yeah.
In my ass.
Yo.
Thank you guys for talking to me, Gecko.
Thanks.
God bless you.
Have a good one.
See you guys around the universe.
Thank you.
Crazy time, crazy world. Shout out 100 Gex. Shout out Portugal. Shout out the universe. Praise the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I gotta get better with my post-call thoughts because I didn't really have any just now. But all right, let's see if anyone else wants to talk. Oh yes, let's do it. Perfect. I'm doing good. Here, I'll hold the mic for you so that you don't have to have a seat.
Have a seat in your office.
Yes.
How you doing?
What's your name, man?
It's Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you.
Where you from?
I'm from the U.S.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, geckoing.
I'm geckoing, dude.
And
Are those both for you, or?
You want one?
Yeah, dude.
Here you go. Have one. I'm catching a flight in 2 hours,
Oh, you are?
but I'm gonna have 2 hours of good times. Why not?
have a.
Now we can have a proper conversation.
Perfect. Here.
Where are you from in the States?
Oh, first of all, cheers.
Cheers. Salute.
Do you live here in Portugal?
No.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from South Africa originally.
Oh, cool.
And I live in London.
Oh, cool. What are you doing here in
Renewing my passport.
You're renewing your passport. Wait, you're renewing your passport in Lisbon?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can't get an appointment in the Portuguese consulate in London. They're understaffed. I don't know what the story is. So I have to fly out. Everyone does it apparently. So that's why I'm here. But I'm so happy I came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love. First time in Lisbon, what a city. The people are friendly, so chilled, relaxed. Look at this. Sunshine.
Yeah. And how does it compare to South Africa? What's going on over there?
Nah, it's not good. South Africa's got its problems, crime, corruption. It's just a nice place for holiday, but not to live.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. So here's what I don't understand. You renewed your South African passport.
No, Portuguese. I'm half Portuguese.
You have Portuguese. Okay.
My dad's Portuguese, my mom's South African.
Well, do your parents still live in Portugal?
My dad left Portugal when he was 7.
Okay.
And he moved to South Africa, and then my parents got married, and then, yeah. My dad still lives in South Africa. My mom lives in London with me,
Oh, nice.
and my brother and my 2 sisters.
Do you live do you live in the same house as your mom?
My mom lives with me, yeah. She looks after my kids.
Oh, cool.
Got
Cool.
2 kids. I got a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old.
You have 2 kids.
2 kids.
Nice. What are they up to right now?
They're probably having bath time right now, or at the park. But this has been phenomenal. Get away from the kids, little city break. Yesterday I was sitting over here, met some people, went to a festival afterwards. Fantastic, mate.
So you came here by yourself?
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you been on like a trip by yourself before?
Yeah.
Nice.
Love it. Been to Bali, been to Thailand, and then South Africa, a few places. I've done my dive masters in South Africa. Broke up with my missus then, went there for 6 months, enjoyed myself. Taking out tourists every day. Fantastic.
Now, how long? So you're catching a flight in 2 hours to go back home?
Back to London.
How long were you here for?
2 days.
What,
I arrived-
only 2 days?
I arrived yesterday morning. I arrived at 12 and I'm leaving tomorrow tonight.
Recap your trip for me.
So I booked a really expensive hotel for 120 euros, or pounds or whatever it is. And I went to a festival last night, met these people, got home at 6 o'clock this morning, had a shower, didn't even sleep in my bed. So I paid 150 euros to have a shower.
Pretty good.
Very good.
Not bad.
Not too bad.
So you went to a festival, you just met some folks.
I met a girl over here. So she was sitting over there, I was sitting over here having a beer, like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I smelled this beautiful smell come over me. It was ganja. So I went to her and I said to her, do you mind if I have a pool? I'll pay you £10 for 2 pools. She says, no, you can't. I said, what do you mean? She says, you can sit here and have a conversation with me and then we can have a joint together. So I said, why not? Sat here for 3 hours. She works in that bar over there apparently. I don't know what her name is. Then she invited her friends here, they're from Uruguay. Then to the 4 of us, I was buying beers over there. £1.50 a pint.
Not bad.
A pint. That one over there. If you're buying anywhere in the square, go there. £1.50 a pint.
Wow, so you just got sat down and you kind of hit the jackpot. You
Hit the
found
jackpot.
somebody with a
And
little
then
bit of
from that-
weed,
Yeah.
and then you found a place with some cheap beers, and then you
And-
went on this whole adventure.
And then from there, they wanted to go to some festival, which I don't have a clue. So they wanted to catch a train. I said, nah. I don't have time. I'm only here for 24 hours. I'll get an Uber. Got an Uber, went there, met up some more of our friends, 2 from Chile, 1 from, I don't know, I think it was Argentina. There's like 10 of us.
Yeah.
I had to get an Uber Max. There's 4 of us to get into this Uber. But I don't know how much money I spent yet, but I don't care.
It sounds like it was worth every penny. It sounds like you're going home
mate.
with an adventure story to tell.
Definitely. And then the worst thing is I had to be at the embassy to apply for my passport at 6 o'clock this morning. So I went home, have a shower, ran to the embassy, sat in a line for 3 hours, haven't slept, got to the embassy, applied for my passport. I've just been back to the airport now to collect my passport. Yeah. So I applied this morning. I had to go back at 5 o'clock to collect the passport. Now I finally got it, and I thought, should I sit at the airport for 4 hours, or should I just come back and have a few more beers? And here I am.
Now you're here. Wow, it's worked out. I feel like that story almost ended with you missing your passport appointment. Yeah.
Well, I'm actually hoping my flight gets cancelled.
Watch, you can stay here a little bit longer.
That's one more night.
Do you have a wife or girlfriend or anyone that is watching your kids?
Yeah. I got a wife, but I'm just friendly. I don't touch those girls.
No, I wasn't asking that. I wasn't asking that.
I told my wife the whole story. She's laughing. She thinks it's funny.
Yeah. No, you're having a good time, man.
Why lie? Don't lie.
This is cool though. This is cool
you
because
can't get caught out if you don't lie.
Well, this is cool because I like that. You have like a whole life. You got a wife. You got kids. I'm sure you have a job. You have responsibilities. But you made time for a 2-day adventure.
I always have time. I always make time.
Yeah,
I had my best mate's bachelor party last weekend. He's getting married. I'm going to Italy next week for his wedding. We had his bachelor party last week. We went to Twickenham Rugby.
You going to what?
We went to the Sevens Rugby. And I can show you a video. I stopped the whole. We had 20 of us started off. Then it started like 11 o'clock. Yeah. At 10 o'clock, I bought a bottle of tequila at the pub. and I was just giving warm tequila to everyone. So whoever couldn't handle it must go home. They were throwing up all over the place. So I lost 10 of them, and then we had another 10 left. Went on a bus or on a train. We stopped the whole bus. We were shouting. My mate was downing beers on the train upside down. I thought I was a stripper dancing on the bowls, swinging around. Mate, it was fantastic. Then we got to the club called Village Underground. Have you ever been to London?
No, what is that? Oh, I'm going to London in 10 days.
Go to a club called Village Underground. What
The
type
Village
of music
Underground.
do you like?
I'll do anything.
Yeah, Village Underground.
Okay. What was like? What was the vibe over at Village Underground?
So the club only opened at 11 o'clock. I know a guy, I know the doorman there, or I used to work with him, and he got us entrance because we were so drunk they would have never let us in. It's like a proper club. It's like you're not going to get in. If you're drunk, you look drunk, they'll take you straight out. So luckily I knew this guy. He got us entrance. Then we ordered singles, he gave us doubles, and we left there at 6 o'clock in the morning. I had a train booked to go to Taunton to my godchild's first Holy Communion, which I missed, and I arrived 5 hours later. It was a 3-hour trip, but I made it. I still got there, even 5 hours. So the whole family was pissed off with me. But that's my 2-week story so far this year.
Huh. So so on your flight home, which you're hoping gets canceled, like when you get back home, what's your life like? Because I'm hearing about all of your crazy travel parties. What's average domesticated life like for
I'm
you?
an electrician by trade, but now we do a thing called BMS, which I don't know if you know, Building Management Services. So it specializes in different sector of electricity, and we've been with a company subcontracting to them for 5 years, and we've asked for price work for 5 years and they never gave it to us. So have given us the opportunity to price up for the next 6 months. Price work, we got projects between 3 of us ranging about £250,000 we can make in six months. So I'm very excited to get back to work and start making some serious cash.
Nice. And how many kids did you say you have?
Two.
Two
boys.
How old are they?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay, so they're still like pretty
Babies.
little.
Yeah, both Maximus and Avatar.
Maximus and Avatar. That's just sick names, man.
Yeah.
Were you scared to be a dad?
I was nervous because I was thinking I was never going to grow up, which I still haven't grown up. I have 2 kids. So I have my responsibilities. I had a fight with my wife because I knew I had to come to Portugal to renew my passport. And on Friday I had a day off, and I said, I'm going to Portugal on Monday. I got a day off, so I said, I have to go to Portugal and sort this out. And she said, no, you're not going. I said, excuse me? Who do you think you're talking to? I said, I'm not asking you, can I go to Portugal? I'm going to Portugal. I'm just giving you the heads up. Don't tell me what to do, because if you tell me don't do something, I said, be careful. She says, why? I said, I'm only going for 2 days. The way you're carrying on, I'll go for 2 weeks. And then she's like, nah, that's not going to happen. So.
Do you think she's like pissed off at you?
No, it's over. No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
over. No.
Okay, cool.
I said, I'm not like my other mates that you can try control me. I said, if I know what's right and wrong, I'm a very good father. I finish work every day like 2-3 o'clock. Go home, take me to the park, cook dinner. My wife doesn't cook. I cook every single night, do the shopping, bath them, and that's my time with my kids. I work 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday. Work hard, play hard, whatever I do hard. Salute. And what's all about me? What's happening with you? What's up with
let's
us?
see, man. Fuck. What is happening with me? Man, I'm just this guy knows, man. I'm just a gecko, you know. I'm just hanging out, living life, trying to talk
why
to people.
Why are you a gecko? What's the? Is this gecko? Is this like green so you can't see me? Is it only me talking or?
I can see you.
No. But I'm saying like green on TV is like a no.
Oh.
So I'm just talking to nobody. Is that what's happening?
No. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm not trying to trick you.
It is.
No, I'm not going to trick you
so
into.
I'm busy talking to a rock. What am I talking to? Tell me what I'm talking to.
You're talking to me, man.
No.
No. I'm not talking to a.
No.
No, you're talking to a guy. No, I'm not going to key myself out.
I never ate any mushrooms. So I'm not hallucinating. Definitely not. Yeah.
I don't think you are. I mean, I don't know. I would. If you told me right now that I'm a figment of your imagination, I'd believe it.
I could believe it as well. my crazy nights I've had, definitely. Why not?
Did you? So this festival, what kind of music were they playing?
Chilled house. Slow. Bum bum bum. I like techno personally.
Yeah.
But go with the Brazilians. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. And so, your kids, what do you hope for them? What do you like? What's your?
So my long term, I'm actually changing all my qualifications now to go to Australia.
Yeah.
I miss the weather. London's fantastic to make money.
Oh, so wait, so because you have a very Australian vibe.
I'm very outdoorsy, love it, but in London, I'm not. I work hard 7 days a week,
Yeah.
and the only way I'm gonna stop working like that
Yeah.
is if I leave. I need to get away.
So are you you said you were South African?
I'm South African.
But so are you where's Australia fit in here?
So South Africa is not safe. So for my family, it's not the right decision in life. If something happens, it's an amazing country to live in all cases, but it has its problems. So if my wife got raped or murdered, or when something happened to my kids, I could never forgive myself. So that's why we're in the UK. So it's a sad story. I would love to go back home, but it's not an option for me. So we're in the UK now, we're happy, but you don't enjoy life. When it's work, money, you don't have to take 5 minutes out of the day, do you?
Yeah.
So the only country that I don't speak another language, I speak Dutch, but not really, or Afrikaans. So where else in the world can you speak English and earn a good living? My option is Australia. I would love to go to America, but I can't get a visa there, working visa, so that's out the question. So Australia and New Zealand. Australia's got more sunshine, so we're going for that.
Sounds
But
nice,
I'm leaving
man.
my whole family behind in the UK, so it's a win-lose situation.
Oh, so you're moving to Australia and your family's not coming with you?
So I moved to England, or London, 8 years ago,
Yeah.
by myself, me and my missus. Then my brother came, then my one sister came, then my other sister came, and now my mom's there.
Yeah.
And now I'm fucking off to Australia.
Now, do you predict that your family will come and?
They can't go.
Why not?
Because I'm a skilled, electricians are skilled workers.
Yeah.
So I'm getting on a skilled worker visa. My
Oh,
brother's a
okay.
mortgage advisor. My younger sister could get in because she's a hairdresser. And then my older sister, she's an interior designer trainee to be. And so their jobs are not on the list.
What do you like? Do you think you're gonna miss your family while you're over in Australia?
Definitely. My mom
Yeah.
looks after my mom lives with us now.
Yeah.
And she looks after my boys. My boys, I love my mom.
Yeah.
To their life.
Yeah.
So you're breaking my mother's heart. I'm breaking my mother's heart. So you
Mm.
must imagine how that's feeling me.
So you're moving from so everybody lives right now in the UK.
Yeah.
And so you're moving to Australia for like better work opportunities,
Better lifestyle.
better lifestyle.
Work opportunities, London I can't beat. I
Okay.
won't beat London. But my lifestyle, I just want to finish work and I want to go to my house and I want my house to be on the beach right there. I want to wake up and I'm going to put my feet in the sand.
Yeah.
That's my dream. I just
Yeah.
want to be on the beach.
Yeah.
That's what I want. My kids must grow up on the beach, scuba diving, snorkeling, surfing,
Yeah.
doing what kids do.
Do you think your family will eventually follow you over to Australia?
They can't go.
Really?
No, I'm telling you, they can't go. So the only way my mother can go is if 50% of your children live in Australia.
Really?
But then my younger sister has to go. But I don't think she'll go. Steph, so what about you? What's up with the Gecko? You keep on coming back to me. Right?
Oh,
But
yeah.
We go like
Well, I
high
don't know.
and low.
Well, here's the thing, man. I already know everything about myself. Well, that's not true. I don't think I know everything about myself.
So what
but I
are you
already know.
doing? What's the plan? Why have you got this
Well,
Gecko outfit out? What's the plan?
The plan was to come here and talk to people, and you know, I didn't think anyone was gonna sit down and talk to me, but we actually got some pretty decent interviews and stuff.
People are just friendlier.
People are a little bit friendlier here in Europe. I'll say that. I'll say that. I think people are a little
they're
more
very
friendly.
friendly.
Well, that's because everyone's drinking on
Yeah,
the
but
street
go
a lot.
to London, people won't sit like us. No, give you 5 minutes if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Tourists maybe, but not business people.
What's your dream in life ultimately? What do you hope
I'm
to do?
gonna live on the beach.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What?
Live off the land. I'm gonna go diving every day. I'm a diving instructor,
Yeah.
or dive master. I wanna go fish every day. Go free diving. Go catch a lobster. Go catch a fish. Whatever I catch today, that's what we're gonna eat. Live off the land.
That's cool, man.
Cool. I want a boat. I never had a boat. Everyone
Yeah.
says don't buy a boat, but I want a boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've worked hard enough in my life, and hopefully this job opportunity that we have now, my business.
When you're in Australia, like, do you think you'll get lonely at all?
I'm quite a positive person.
Okay.
So I can make friends quite easily.
Cool.
As you can see, we can
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
chat,
yeah.
we can talk for days.
Yeah.
As long as I have a few beers.
Yeah.
Half a spliff.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got that in Australia. Must be.
Oh yeah. No, where in Australia you think you're gonna go to?
So with my visa that I'm applying for, I can't go to the 3 major cities. So I can't go to Melbourne, Brisbane, and Sydney for the first 5 years. So I'm hoping to go to Perth or Adelaide, That's on my wish list. But
Cool. I've heard Perth is cool, man. I've heard Perth is like the most isolated city in the whole world. I've heard that there's like crazy shit going on over there.
Yeah. But the beaches are unbelievable.
Yeah.
You can just take a drive for like 3 hours and you just take your camper van and you go driving on the sand dunes with your 4x4.
Yeah.
And no one even knows you love.
Yeah. Sounds
So
like
imagine that me and my 2 boys and my
Yeah.
wife
Yeah.
just driving around.
Well, so are they gonna eventually come to visit?
No,
you?
my immediate family, my kids are coming with me.
Oh,
no,
so-
no, 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 no. My brothers and that I'm talking about. No.
Oh, okay. Wait,
No, no,
so
no,
your wife
no.
is coming with you to Australia.
My wife's coming with me.
Your kids are coming
My
with you to
kids are
Australia.
coming with
Your
me.
wife and children are coming with you
Yes,
to Australia.
oh, yes.
Okay, I thought you were abandoning your wife and children to go to Australia this whole time.
No.
I thought you were. Okay.
Well, I'll get divorced.
Okay, that's what that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh man, this guy seems like he's having a good life, but like, damn, that's pretty rough.
Nah.
All right, so your wife and children are coming with you to Australia.
My children, my life, mate.
Okay, it's just your mom and your brother.
my
are
friend,
on it. Okay.
my siblings.
All right. That makes us less depressing. I thought,
Yeah,
that you were abandoning your wife.
Drop the mic. Sorry,
I thought you were.
crying in the airplane. Where's the Uber? I'm fucking in tears. Yeah, I can't see what's going on.
Okay. Okay. No, that sounds awesome. That sounds
so
great.
It's exciting.
No, that's great. That's
But
fantastic.
the only issue is if my job kicks off the way we're predicting it's going to go, I don't know how I'm going to turn the money down. But the problem with Australia, I've only got a window. So I'm 35 now. I have to be there before I'm 39 or else I lose points. So the older you get, the harder it is to get in.
Yeah.
So I got basically a window of 4 years and my wife wants to go tomorrow. So
Your wife wants to go tomorrow.
yeah.
So,
if we can go.
so like, how's your wife feeling? Is your wife also your wife and kids very excited to go to Australia too? Or
My
are they,
wife's
like-
super excited.
Yeah.
My wife loves the sunshine. She's a yoga instructor. She's went to India, trained there on the beach, and we're just cool people, mate. It's hard to say. I got got 2 boys. One's blonde and blue hair, blue eyes, long hair.
Yeah.
So shy and all the rest of it. And the other one's Portuguese, brown eyes, brown hair, but the happiest child you've ever met in your whole life.
Fuck yeah.
He's
man.
actually a model.
Your kid's a model?
My little one is a model. So my wife entered him in some competition last year, and he went on to Maury. It's called Maury Clothing brand, and they both went for it. And he was the front page, and then they phoned us back this year now and said, we don't want Maximus, the older one. He's beautiful, but he's just too shy.
Oh yeah.
But Avatar, they
Yeah.
said we'll have him all day long. They they photo shooted him and my wife, because my wife's just a rocket. And they both are going to be on the front cover,
Oh, cool, man. Wait, so your wife and your kid are both models?
basically.
Man, you got a beautiful family. You're moving to a beautiful part of the world, doing beautiful shit. That sounds cool, man. Oh man, this is way less. Dude. I thought for a pretty long time that you were just abandoning your family to move alone to Australia.
Nah, so you don't have kids, I'm guessing.
No, I don't have
Geckos don't have children.
No, I don't
They
have
have
kids
eggs
right
and they
now.
just
Yeah,
leave them
yeah,
alone.
yeah.
Yeah. But when you do have children one
Yeah.
day, it will be the first time in your life where you're not selfish.
Really?
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
So when you have a wife or girlfriend or whatever the case is, you're still selfish. You still do what you want to do.
Sure.
But when I want to do something now, first thing comes to my mind is my children.
Mm-hmm.
How are they? So that's why I moved to Australia. It's for my kids.
Mm.
It's the wrong decision for us financially, not financially, business-wise, but lifestyle, you cannot compare the UK to Australia. Winters in England are dreadful, so they go outside for 1 hour a day, and what else? They can only be in the cold for so long.
Yeah.
It's rainy and wet, and the swings are wet, and everything's wet, and everything's miserable, and everything's grumpy, and it's grey, and it's dark. Where in Australia or South Africa, it's sunny all the time. Even in winter, it's sunny. Might be cold, not cold, like 10 degrees cold, but still sunny.
I'm going to Australia pretty soon, actually. I'm very excited for that. Yeah.
Who painted you green?
I painted myself green.
How far did you go with the green?
Oh man, you got to buy me dinner to find that
I
out.
already bought you a drink, so I'm halfway there. So what do you do? Tell me now. What's the plan? Why do you do this Gecko? Do you make money over this?
I
you
mean, it's
trying
my
to
job.
make-
Yeah, it's my job. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here because I'm on tour, so I do like live shows all the time. A couple nights ago, I did a show at the Lisbon Comedy Club. Then before that, I did a show in Stockholm, did a show in Amsterdam, did a show in Berlin,
And you
did a
get
show
paid
in
for this?
Copenhagen. A little bit, yeah. They give me a little bit. They give me enough money
who
to.
do you work with? YouTube or what do you? Who do you broadcast to?
Who do I what?
Broadcast.
Oh, I put it on YouTube, and sometimes I make it a podcast. Yeah. And I this is my weird job that I
Created.
Yeah, sometimes.
Are you always
know.
a gecko? Or
Yeah, I'm always a gecko. Yeah.
So Gecko. So what's your YouTube channel called?
It's called the YouTube channel's called Lyle Forever, but people call me Therapy Gecko.
Therapy Gecko.
Therapy Gecko.
Wow,
So
are you
we're
a
doing-
therapist?
No, I'm more of a gecko than a therapist. The gecko part is more of a thing than the therapy part.
Of course.
But I do it as a podcast. Yeah, Therapy Gecko.
Therapy Gecko.
Yeah.
No,
You're about to see a lot of.
So what I was actually gonna say, you're a super cool guy. And,
you're a super cool guy, man.
What I was gonna say to you is, you
Please.
should not be a therapist. You should change your name.
Yeah,
What do
tell
they
me
call
what I
it?
should change it to.
I'm trying to think what it's called now. It's called my wife's gonna kill me. I know it. I reckon my my sister's got back problems. So when I have back, she has well.
I should be a chiropractor again.
No. I'm drunk, by the way. My phone's just
That's okay.
Someone broke my chair by mistake because I'm a little bit heavy, unfortunately. I put a bit of weight in Lisbon.
That's okay, man. Hey, man, listen. What's your name again?
It's Adam George.
Adam George. We
If
had a
you're
brief.
in America, you would say Jorge.
Adam Jorge.
Yeah, Jorge.
Adam George. Well, Adam, it's nice to meet you, man. I hope everything goes well for you in Australia.
Yeah.
And you're a cool guy, man. I'm glad that you're still going on adventures, doing what you want to do in your life, but
Have
still
to.
being a good dad and
Have to.
a good husband and living good life while you're doing it, man.
It's been a pleasure talking to you guys, and I hope you have a successful trip.
Any final things you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
I hope he's not a rock when I'm talking in this interview. He can't be. It's all green. He has to be something else. He can't just be a gecko. surely.
I promise you I will not Photoshop myself into being a rock.
Oh, yeah? Definitely.
Nice to meet you, Adam.
Don't climb on that rock either, yeah?
Take care, man.
Cheers, man. Have a good one.
Oh, thanks, dude. Hey, appreciate it.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Take care, man. Oh my God, I just am. This guy knows it. The easiest person of all time to poison. Rock and roll. That was a fascinating interview. I like talking to that guy. It started out really depressing because I thought he was abandoning his wife and child to go to Australia, and then when I found out he wasn't, it became a nice, wholesome, inspiring thing. I like that guy. I hope he has great adventures. That was the first time anyone who's not me has tripped and fallen off of the chair, so that's a pretty good first. And fun times here in Lisbon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
in
you
real
too.
life, yeah.
What? So you live here in Lisbon, huh?
Yeah. I am. So I'm not Portuguese actually.
Okay.
I'm from Paraguay, but I live in here for 12 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, since I'm 15.
Any what should I know about this place?
It's up to you. I mean, what do you like? You like beach? You like beers?
Seems
like
as though
weed?
it seems all three of those things have kind of permeated around this park as I've been sitting here.
I mean, if probably people see something here or there from the bystanders walking. Yeah, you can get pretty much everything here.
Hey, do you want this beer that a random
No,
guy gave me?
I do not drink, sadly.
Oh, you don't.
I'm retired,
What caused your retirement?
studying.
Studying.
I'm doing my PhD.
Okay, what are you studying?
Climate change.
What?
Climate change.
Climate change.
Yeah.
Are we fucked?
We will see. We'll
Okay.
see. We'll see.
Okay.
That's why we're talking here, no?
Yeah, I guess that's why we're talking here. Well, we're talking a little bit to kind of make sure that I don't know. Well, look, we don't know how much longer we have left on this earth, so we might as well talk to each other before we die, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that if we don't talk, then why are we living, no?
Yeah. You're studying climate change. You're attempting to stop the human race from going extinct and dying, correct?
Okay.
Tell us, why are we worth... What's your name?
I'm Raul.
Raul? Why are we worth saving, Raul?
I think that everybody has their own value. Even I sometimes doubt that, but in the end, we do bad things, we do good things, but when they're good, you know. So I think that goodness overcomes everything that is bad, and everybody deserves a chance. So why not?
That's pretty good.
I guess so. Thank you. I'm studying for that.
Raul, let's see. I don't want to let you go just yet. I want to do. Maybe we can do one thing. We could do a thing. Actually, I feel like we don't even have to do anything. This feels kind of chill.
I mean, it's Lisbon. Lisbon is quite chill. I mean, you can see it's a chill city. It has no place is perfect, of course, right?
Yeah.
There are some problems here and there, especially for local people like me. Well, I'm not local, but I live here. But it is chill in the summer because it's beautiful. We cannot deny that. And see, this is another thing for climate change. You know, look, if we keep fucking it up, no longer we have chill places like this.
Yeah.
These are things that we could do better. You know, not only for us but for everybody.
But how are we going to make a lot of money if we try to save the planet? Don't we? Can't we make more money if we fuck it all up?
I mean, you can make money by saving as well, no?
Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, like insurance. Think about it. You're paying for something that might happen, but it's not happening. And then it happens, okay, you are a little bit safe. If it didn't happen, you pay.
Is there any kind of, is there any kind of, you can get insured against the world ending?
I once read a paper talking about, there's everything out there, right? And this paper talk about that there is, in the height of the alien fear, when people were fearing a lot of aliens, right?
Yeah.
They're getting abducted and probed by the aliens. There were individuals, I don't know if they were companies, but individuals are like, oh, we're selling insurance against getting abducted by aliens and getting probed by aliens. So if you get abducted, we will pay you, but you have to pay us. And there were people that consume it.
Do you believe in aliens?
I think that there is everything, no? There's a bit of everything. Even us, we're aliens. If I go to the state, I'm an alien. Because I'm not American.
I look particularly alienish, though.
You look like a giant gecko.
Thanks for not saying I look like a frog. Who's your friend over there? You have like a personal hype man joining you.
Nah, he's everybody's hype. He works also with climate change.
Okay.
He's a musician. He works with the UN, the United Nations Climate Change, the UNCCC, and he works with the Sustainable Development Goals, and he's working closely with them to make a song for each Sustainable Development Goal. And we're meeting because we are collaborating with each other. But you see him, he's very hype.
Yeah.
Very open.
Yeah.
I'm an academic. I'm, closed.
You had a good explanation as to why we should care about the world not exploding. Because I'm a piece of shit. I'm always kind of like, well, I don't even know if I guess in my head I'm like, I've said this on my show multiple times in multiple forms, but I'm just
I know.
I'm like, oh wait, you've heard my show before?
Yeah, I know. I saw. That's why I knew you from the Gecko, from the start.
Wait, have you heard my whole thing about climate change?
I don't recall. I saw the last one I saw was a couple of months ago. Was with Ethan. Klein.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
I followed them. As
Well,
well.
No, I guess I don't. It's not my whole thing on climate change, but a little part of me, what's your name again?
Raul.
Raul, a little part of me is like, look, we're all in the park today. We're all having a good time. We're walking around. We're drinking beers. We have the moments. We had today. I kind of feel like we did it. We did it. We built we built shit.
We built the city, yeah.
We talked, we drank, we sang, we danced. We did it. So if it all went away tomorrow, I wouldn't. I don't think we should. Do we need to be crying about it, or should we just be like, we had a good run. We had a good run, Raul. I'm glad. And here's the thing. This is all hypothetical. I'm glad that you're working on a solution to making it so that we can dance and talk and get high and stuff. Because I like doing all those things. But if you told me tomorrow that the Earth was going to go away, is it not? Were the billions of years that the sun did exist and the Earth did exist? I don't know how accurate those numbers are. I'm very stupid, as you can see. That was enough, right? We did it. What are we going to do with more time? What more is there left to accomplish that we didn't already get done?
So, disclaimer: I don't smoke weed. Disclaimer for my teacher: I don't smoke weed. Do not take my money away. Second, for my teacher as well. I think that should not get boring.
No, please.
Please get boring. I think that it's like this. Everybody has their moment, right?
Yeah.
You have sad moments. You have good, happy moments, right? So I think like this. Today we're having a good day, right?
Yeah.
But what about your friend, your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, any person that you care for? They're going through a bad time. Do you think that is good for like, okay, fuck it, tomorrow we're gone. My friend goes sad. Boom. I don't care. At least for me, I don't think it's fair, because when I was sad, the person that I love, family, friends, partners came to me, helped me. Now, okay, I'm better, right? So, in any way, even if I'm not there physically supporting them, even if I'm recycling, yeah, it's something.
I like that.
We have to be. It's bleak. Not gonna lie. It's bleak, but waking up at 6 a.m. to go to work is also very bleak. And then you see the pay. It's like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Here is the same. So only that is 10, 20, 30 years to see shit happening. So let's work towards getting shit done, no?
I'm glad you're the man on the job and not me. See, I would have given up. But I'm glad you didn't give up. Because here's the thing. I like the Earth. I want it to keep existing for a long time. And also when I die, I don't want it to just die with me. I'm like, this was some good shit, good review. I hope the next person enjoys it.
Yeah, I hope that we maintain it like that, and that the next generation of geckos come to other places, to the next place. Your gecko sons and daughters, they can come here and enjoy and talk to random people, maybe underwater, but still there, And me, I don't think I'll have kids. Not because of the planet. Don't worry.
Why don't you think you'll have kids?
Not a big kids fan, I guess.
Interesting. So you hate children, but you're trying to save the Earth for them.
I guess. I mean, if you think about it, I'm doing my part by not creating more pollution.
It's a good loophole.
Yeah, you can. Then they cannot say like I'm contributing to it, because I'm consuming less, eating less, spending less. So maybe I am doing my part, and people should potentially do so.
What's your dream in life, Raul?
Oh, that's something that I lost a long time ago.
You said that you lost a long time ago. What is it?
When I was a child, I remember, because everybody always tells me that when you're in school, your teachers tells you, hey, what you want to do when you want to be a grown up? Yeah, so they want to be like an astronaut or even a gecko, right? And when they came to me, it's like, what you want to do? It's like, I want to be a banker. So why you want to be working in a bank? It's like, because people put their money on with me and I control the money, so I control them in a way. But now I am on the opposite side. I'll say that if I'm now 60, I will be happy if I have my farm, my house, working academia maybe, but potentially probably with my government to keep moving the needle for us for getting more time, I guess.
Yeah, I think being a banker would suck.
I don't know. I mean, like inside trading and stuff, you know.
So I don't know what you value, because do you like money? Do you want to have a lot of money?
I used to love money. Well, I mean, everybody loves money in a way,
Yeah.
no? I used to really care about money, but then I saw that I can enjoy everything on a discount, basically, second-hand store, things like that, you know. So then I saw that money is not everything. I like nature. I like to travel and all that. I think I like to be at peace and be happy, and to see the person that I love to also be happy. I guess that's something that I like.
Are you the mayor of Lisbon?
No, I can't. I'm not Portuguese, but I met him.
You met the mayor?
Yeah.
When did you meet the mayor?
The previous one, I met him with my father like 5 years ago, and then I met the mayor back in the beginning of the year. They were doing a startup, these startup venues. He was doing giving some prizes, and I met him because my teacher told him, "Hey, this is the guy that is paying your scholarship back in 2020."
Oh
Yes,
wow! What did you say to the mayor when you met him?
Thank you. He got me through COVID.
I think you'd be a good mayor.
Not a big politician guy yet.
Okay, you're like
I-
doing the actual stuff.
No, I think if I'm very. I'll take a lot of bribes. Not gonna lie.
You would take bribes? So you do like money?
If I'm in government, yeah, for sure.
Okay, but if you're in climate change stuff, you're not going to take. If I okay, let me ask you this: if I bribed you to destroy the Earth from the inside of climate change stuff, would you do it?
I'll just drive a car. No. No, I don't do it, unless I know for sure that it's gone. Like if I know, which we'll know, I think in the next 5 years we'll know that. If that happens, then I will be like, okay, there's absolutely nothing that I can possibly do. Let me enjoy my life.
See, that'll be a fun time, right? Once we're past all the point where you could possibly save the planet, then we can just fucking go crazy. It's like when you get to 80 years old and you're like, I'm gonna do heroin, because why not?
I actually say that a lot, and even my father told me once, like, don't do anything when you're young. Like, get your shit together. When you are retired and you have everything set up and your kids are set up and so on, you can do whatever you want.
Was he saying this while he was on heroin?
No. My dad is straight edge.
Okay.
He's straight. No, he doesn't watch. Thank God he doesn't watch YouTube. Thank God.
Raul? Is that your name, right?
Yes.
Okay. You looked at me for a second like I was crazy. Is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
Yeah, no, I think that shit is hard, but just keep it up.
You know what? You've changed my mind. I think it's cool to save the planet. I mean, I'm still gonna eat meat and drive a car and stuff, but
It's okay. I mean, I'm not that. Everybody has their extremes, People that are like, no, you need to. I met people that are like, I only eat fruits that fall from the tree, because that's the natural way. Or there are people that are like, no, I have like 5 cars, and I drive all of them at the same time, something like that. I don't know.
sounds hard.
So it sounds cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but if you can do it in a better way, you can improve. You save money as well, so like, doesn't make sense. You don't have to. I mean, you're just copying your grandparents at that point, So people say like, oh, I don't want to be old and like my old man or my grandfather, but then you're doing the same. We're bitching about like, oh yeah, no, back in my day I used to eat meat. Oh no, back in the day there were no geckos talking to me,
Dude, you're like the Lorax of Lisbon.
I'm spitting.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm reading. I'm getting paid for that, thank God, for now. So if I didn't they didn't pay me for this, I probably didn't give a fuck about that. All that.
It's pretty cool that we live in a society where you can pay people to care about stuff.
That is, it's hard to get there, but if you do, like, sometimes you have to be thankful, even though sometimes it's shitty. But it is what it is.
Is there any last thing you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
No, just keep going. Don't get too absorbed on the bullshit that's happening everywhere. Like, in the end, just care about one another. Don't be a scratch record. Don't be on repeat and break your own cycle, and eventually everything will move forward.
God bless you, Raul.
God bless you too, Gecko.
Have a good one, man. Well, folks, we did it. This has been Being a Gecko in Lisbon. I thought no one was going to want to talk to me. That's how every one of these episodes starts. Is I'm going to sit here in this park for 2 hours. Nobody's going to want to say anything to me. You have to look a lot of people in the eye and make them feel a little bit uncomfortable. But eventually somebody will sit down and talk and say interesting, sometimes even beautiful things. And man, what an honor it is. What a privilege it is to be here in Lisbon and do these little Gecko interviews. Thank you guys for watching them. Thanks for hanging out with me in Lisbon for however long this video is. And I'm going to do a lot more of these. I'm going to keep traveling around Europe talking to people, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to do more cities, more countries. And thank you guys. God bless you. How do you say goodbye in Portuguese? Adios? Adeus? Is it similar to adios, like Spanish? Adeus.
Yes.
Adeus. Amigos. Is it amigos? Is that friends?
Amigos.
I guess it's amigos.
No. It's the accent. People,
Bye. Thank you.